T-Man 978 Chill Comparison Review. Hello everyone, T-Man 978. I just got this KO Masterpiece Ratbat right here, and I decided to make this a comparison review instead of just reviewing him, because I figured people would want to see it. And also, he has repro labels, so let's start off with his casing. The case is right here. This is supposed to be, I guess, his solo album or whatever. Carbomia Nights. Ha ha ha. Open up the case, and you see they have these fake songs in there, and he is capable of fitting in here, just like the other Masterpiece cassette bots. I guess I should put him the other way because he's refusing to go in there that way, but this is what he looked like inside of his cassette case right there. And just to let you see this, G1OG Ratbat can also fit in there, and of course his stickers are worn, and what the repro labels do is recreate the logos right there, like this MIC 60 and metal position. Those are repro labels, and that A right there, and I believe this right here might be a repro label, I'm not sure, but I think that's all the labels that he has on his body, but the other label is just that right there. So let's get to transformations. Let's start with old school vintage Ratbat. You transform him by pulling out his wings right here. Pulling them out to the side like this. He has a little finger that, you know, that bat finger that's always at the top. Pull that out right here. Pull the toes down of the little feet. Come on, come out of there. His ears go up. And then you lift up his face. Now these ears are loose, and G1 didn't think about the horrors of time or actual play. Well, basically he's transformed, but you have to add his weapon. So let's see, you don't think it matters which side. This one is good, but this one is very worn. I don't really play with this, so it bugs me whenever I look at it, but I don't know about hunting out for a golden weapon or whatever. But here you see him. Looks like this from the back, this from the front. All of this is die cast. This rub symbol, I don't know. I guess it works because it is turning blue, but I think it's permanently on. He has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4 points of articulation on these wings, which is very nice for an old figure. I just found out today that he cannot fit inside of this old retro Soundwave, and I jumped ahead of myself because I was supposed to try to put him in Masterpiece, but let's try that later and bring out new school KO Ratbat. So you're getting 2 reviews at once, one for Ratbat and one for the KO. Pull those wings down. Flip this around to this side. Pull these back. Rotate that on both sides. Pull down these thrusters. Pull down these, lift up these little finger things like the old one has, and push these on his back. And this is freaking amazing to me. I never, looking at that old one, never thought they'd be able to make a Ratbat that's all inclusive with the weapons inside. And I guess it's more cartoon accurate because the weapons weren't all that big. I think they did have this little pointy thing right there, because I guess that's like some type of radio frequency transmitter type situation for when he's hypnotizing people to doing his bidding. And their purples are kind of different. As you can see, their faces are way different. This was way more stylized for the cartoon to look more like a real bat. He has these little feet right there. And his points of articulation, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just like the old one. And of course he has these little fingers. I didn't show if the old one does have that articulation as well. But he also has these thrusters that can move to your liking, and these can even rotate. Only imperfection this has as far as it being a KO is this thruster doesn't move over all the way. But I guess I could shave away some of the plastic to get that. But with that being the only imperfection, I am actually happy. I ordered this guy online like a few months ago for $10. Never showed up. I had to get a refund. But thank you, Matt. He included these with those other figures, third-party figures in the unboxing, and he said I could have this. So thank you, double thank you. First piece of compatibility I'm going to show off is he can use these grooves on Soundwave's shoulders, and he can rest there. But the wings are so wide, they wind up either on his head or behind his head, so you have that. And while I'm still looking at the front of him, the only disappointing thing about the transformation is this part of the cassette is showing instead of it showing that right there. It would have been better if they could have reversed that somehow, but you gotta have some type of limitation. And of course, he can be perched right here in this little groove. And if you have a polyon, he can sit on a polyon as well right there. Of course, this guy doesn't have such things. Maybe you can try to groove him like this, but he's gonna end up falling off. And let's bring in the other Soundwave. Mr. G1 Soundwave has little grooves right there, but unfortunately they aren't, the foot can go around them, but they aren't tall enough for him to actually perch or rest on them. So yeah, if you find a little sweet spot, you can do it. And let's try that with G1 Ratbat right here. Find the sweet spot in these ears. If you don't push that head back, they just fall. So yeah, you can perch on them as well. These arms, let's see how strong they are with all these ears. Yeah, no. Maybe if I push it in. Yeah, engineering back in the day isn't like what it used to be. People always say that G1 toys were made strong and blah blah blah. These things are made using old technology that they didn't put actual playware into consideration when they created them. They just created them, and whatever happened, happened. And just to show you, open up. Don't break on me now. But Buzzsaw here, I had to turn it around and remember which character this was. Buzzsaw can fit inside of him. But what I just discovered today is Ratbat, even though he's a G1 toy, is actually longer than Buzzsaw. In fact, these two are the same length. So neither one of them, I cannot get, oh wait, no, wait, how did I do that? I could not get him in there earlier, but, uh-oh, I hope it's not stuck. But I could not get him in there earlier. Get out of here. Yeah, I don't think he's supposed to go in there, but I got him in there. Let's see if I can get, I'm not going to shut it, but let's see if I can get KO Masterpiece. No, he's not made the same. I guess this is a little bit more mushy. I don't know how I just did that. Oh, yeah, well, I could force him in there, but not the KO Masterpiece. Masterpiece Soundwave, on the other hand, I'm going to put Laserbeak in here. Get up in there. I'm going to put Masterpiece Ratbat up in here. And old school Ratbat in there. And they all have no problem fitting in there. But Soundwave has a problem functioning correctly. As normal. Yeah. You always have to fiddle around with it. The tapes always get stuck no matter which character it is. It really sucks. But as you can see, they can fit in there. At the end of the day, both of these are two very cool pieces. Of course, I like the Masterpiece version a little bit better because Well, not a little bit, a lot better, because it's all inclusive as far as the transformation. And of course, it has a more G1 cartoon look. Whereas this one is still cool, and if you have a G1 display, it will be definitely cool to have that Ratbat to go at your G1 Soundwave, who is still a cool figure for back in the day, and that's why I still own him. If you want more KO action, check out my Red Alert, Masterpiece Red Alert KO right there from Takasa Tony. And check out my KFC Transistor review if you want to see some more cassette player action. But anyway, if you like this video, do not leave without clicking the like button. If you're on a device like your TV or video game system, push the down arrow again if you have to, and it should say more options on the side. Click that, and then a thumbs up option should be there. Click the thumbs up. But anyway, thank you for subscribing if you're a subscriber. Thank you for sharing if you shared. Comment, I answer my comments. T-Man978, out of here. Until next time.